Ian, I know you're always proud of your players' efforts, but that must have gone up a notch or two today.
Oh yes, they're excellent. I keep repeating myself really on every one I do, but they keep going to a level, and they had to get to that level today because they played a real good side, really good side, and they'll be well up there this year. The shape and they're strong and they're well drilled. But I thought we were superb. First half, I thought we moved the ball really well. Had to change things around because Smudge got the injury, so we had to move people in wrong places. And I thought Ross Barrows was superb. You know, for emergency centre half, he was excellent in there. And then scored a really good goal and looked comfortable. You know, even when they pressed us, we passed it around them and looked good. And then second half became a real battle for us. I mean, they stepped up another gear, and but that's the quality they got. But no, really proud of them. Really.
Just on Smudge, is there any news at all as to what might have happened?
I think it's his elbow. He might have dislocated his elbow. But the doctor and Carol snapped it in quite quickly. So he's away now at EAA. And then we'll have to have a look. But leaves us quite bare because Ryan's out as well, so no, leaves us a little bit bare there.
So what is the news on Ryan? Is it how long is he going to be?
Well, he tried to come back in training on Thursday, and he's tweaked his knee ligament, so we don't know if he strained it or anything, or is a little tear in there. So he's on a programme of strengthening through that knee, and we'll have to send him for a scan and see what the damage is in there.
Let's not take that away though from today's game, and the fact that you came back and showed that fantastic spirit again.
Oh, it was magnificent when you thought it was down. When they scored a second, we tinkered again with it a little bit and tried to get men forward in the box, and then the man comes in again and probably has no right to score that. It was just technique, but that's what them two give you. I thought them two were excellent today. I really did up there, and I think they really held us to the line and held us together.
It's difficult to explain how good Adam Marriott is, really, isn't it? I mean, he makes goal scoring look so comfortable and easy.
Yeah, he's comfortable in front of goals. There's a lot of players that snatch at things, but he's a goal scorer. And with the big man next to him who takes the batter in and flicks things in, they've got a hell of an understanding. And like I said, I've said many a time, this team would be a lot poorer without them two in the side. So we're glad we've got them.
He showed two aspects there. At the early chance, you know, a lot of people could have snatched at that, and you know, because it was so early in the game. Equally, the pressure of being 2-1 down and having to pull something out of the bag.
Yeah, it was. And then just after we scored as well, we had another chance down the side, and you expect the net to ripple, but not to be this time. But no, excellent them two, really well.
But you mentioned about Chester, how good a side there is, but I would imagine that's probably the best side you've played this season.
Yeah. I mean, we went to York and York were good. York were very good and full-time outfit, so you expect them to be good. And but this side will push them very close. And I know they've got them in a couple of weeks' time, so that'd be interesting to see how them two sides go.
And I know we spoke Friday about the fact that how well your guys have adapted to this level of football. Do they continue to amaze you?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's what pleases me more is we're trying to play our way. You know, the philosophy and the principles of how we try and play is still there. And even today, at times, they pressed us really well. And but we were brave, and that's all I can ask for them, because it creates chances, and I like to see us play like that. I really do.
Any disappointments about today's performance, or can you not pick fault at all?
No, I'm disappointed with the goals. The goals, especially the second one. The second one's come from a long diagonal. We was a bit reactive instead of being proactive there. We got snuffed that out a little bit quicker, and then they got the wrong side of the cross. It was a great goal. It was a great goal, great ball, first time cross and slide in. But that's the quality they've got. And but disappointing on our behalf that the goals were given away.
Take this now into FA Cup, so it's a bit of a rest anyway from league.
Yeah, it's a hard game though, hard game up there. But we'll go up there with confidence of what we're doing. And then we'll try and get through, but we've got to have a patch up at the moment because we don't know who's going to be fit and who ain't. But no, we'll look forward to it. We'll go up there with good confidence and see if we can get through the round.
We covered one Ryan, right? What about Ryan Jarvis?
Nah, struggling. He looks like John Merrick at the moment. He's got an abscess on his tooth, so he's half of his face is out here. So But he's tweaked an adapter, so we'll look at that and see if he's fit enough to play.
You knew you'd get these pressures at some stage, didn't you? But everybody who's come in and has done their part.
Yeah, well, it tests the squad. We've got a small squad anyway. It's not. There's not a lot of depth in there, but the people that will come in will get their chance, and they won't let the team down. They won't. They'll go and take their chance. I'm sure they will.
Any consideration to look for reinforcements at all, or are you happy?
Well, we're going to look. We're going to look because we've only got one centre half at the football club, so it's about seeing who's available and who's willing to come out and give us a hand. So we'll have to see if the chairman can find the bottom of his pocket.
I would imagine there's a few people who'd be willing to give you a hand to the position you're in.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way we play will help players develop as well because they've got to handle the ball, and it's hopefully someone will come in.
Is it more difficult for you, obviously, the fact you've got a cup game, trying to get somebody in who isn't cup tied and who could possibly play
Well,
next
that's
week?
it. That's what we've got to look at. That's going to be available to us. Otherwise, we're going to have to put square pegs in round holes. But as I've said before, whoever we put in won't let the side down.
Are you sort of actively looking now, or have you been looking before the game today? Yeah,
We've put a phone call in already.
Right.
Already, yeah. So we've got to see what comes available. We really do. But it's got to be the right fit as well. We're not going to panic. And if it's not the right fit, we won't go out and get him. We'll patch it up and see what we got. But it's got to be the right fit for the group.
potentially could it be somebody on loan? Is that one
Yeah,
avenue?
yeah. We'll have to look at the loan system and see what's available. So it might be a young one coming in, but whoever comes in will be fine.
And how excited are you now? You've obviously got this game out of the way, and now going back into the FA Cup again next week.
Well, it's going to be a good effort for us to get through. It will be because they ain't bad. They're a good side, having looked and looked at what they do. They've started really well this year, so it's going to be a tough effort for us. But I'm confident this group can stand up to it.
I don't want to be negative. I really don't. You think you should have won that because it was a great game, and a great performance. You think in the back of your mind, yeah, they're good, but ow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of me that's thinking one that's got away, but I've got to be so proud of the boys of what they did. I mean, to go 2-1 down as well and find us scratching and coming back, and the response again was brilliant. And but it was just a couple of goals we've got to tidy up.
That's fair enough. That was all.
Yeah.